So good morning, friends. In this section, I would like to explain the exact in the block, the architecture of fuzzy logic diagram. So in this one, the fuzzification and diffusification plays the very important role. We deeply go through the methods of diffusification. First, you know about what is the basic basic difference between the fuzzification and diffusification. Fuzzification may be defined as the process of transforming a script set to a fuzzy set or a fuzzy set to the fuzzier set. Basically, this operation translates accurate script input values into a linguistic variables. So this is the fuzzification and diffusification. Diffusification, it may be defined as the process of reducing a fuzzy set into a cryptic set, or a or to convert the fuzzy number into a crypt number. So diffusification is a very important one. So we have already studied that the fuzzification process involves the conversion from script quantity to fuzzy. Fuzzification process involves the conversion from the script quantity to fuzzification quantities. In the member of engineering applications, it is necessary to diffusify the result to rather than the fuzzy result, so that it may be converted to a crypt result. Mathematically, the process of diffusification is also called as rounding it off. So it is the fuzzification. So in this one, um, uh, the fuzzification, see here, another thing I would like to explain. So this is a uh, so here the what is the difference between fuzzification and diffusification? So in defining the diffusification, so the difference between fuzzification and diffusification. So here, see the fuzzification. In definition, the first point in the keyword is definition. Definition. Fuzzification is the process of transforming a crypt set to a fuzzy set, or a fuzzy set to a fuzzier set. It is the fuzzification. And diffusification is the process of reducing a fuzzy set into a crypt set, or converting a fuzzy member into a crypt member. So this is the definition. This is the, see the, by seeing this we can easily understand fuzzification and diffusification. And what is the purpose of using fuzzification and diffusification? The purpose, if we are going, fuzzification converts a precise data into imprecise data. Precise data into imprecise data. Diffusification converts an imprecise data into a precise data. So it is a vice versa. It is a price data into imprecise, precise data, imprecise data. Here, imprecise data into precise data. So what is the example? Example is the wattmeter, and here the examples of diffusification is stepper motor and ADD converter methods. So in these methods, the rank ordering, angular physics sets, so neural networks. So here it goes to the examples of diffusification, the maximum membership principle, and centroid method, and weighted average method, and center of sums. So here in well goes to the next topics is the diffusification methods. In diffusification methods, we have mainly mainly four we discussed in our syllabus. So in this one, the center of sums, weighted average method, and centroid methods. And complexity. We're discussing about the fuzzification and diffusification. The complexity is fuzzification is very easy, and diffusification is quite complex to implement. It is a complex, but it is easy to implement. So approach, fuzzification uses if then the rules to be fuzzified the script value. And the approach is diffusification uses the center of gravity methods to get the centroid of the sets. So this is the process of fuzzification and diffusification we have seen. So we can easily we can got the idea between fuzzification and diffusification. Then go to the in our syllabus. The next topic is fuzzification methods. In fuzzification methods, see here, fuzzification methods. Diffusification methods. Fuzzy rule based systems evaluated logistic if then the rules using the fuzzification. Inference and composition producers. They produce the fuzzy results which usually have been converted into a script output. To transform the fuzzy results into a script, and defuzzification is performed. So defuzzification is the process of converting fuzzified output into a single script value with respect to a fuzzy set. So defuzzification value in a fuzzy logic controller represents the action to be taken in the controller process. So different defuzzification methods we have. The following are known methods of defuzzification. Those are the most important methods are center of sums method. It is a diffusification method. Center of sums and the center of gravity, or it is also called as centroid of area method, center of area and bisector of area method, and weighted average method. And these are the four methods we mainly discussed in our syllabus in the defuzzification. Well, goes to the first method. What is the first method? The first method is center of sums, COS method. So in COS method is a very important method. So in this method, we can easily identify the defuzzification value. Defuzzification C value. So in this center of sums method, so this is the most commonly used defuzzification technique. So in this method, the overlapping area is counted as twice. So in this method, whatever the overlapped area we counted as method. So the fuzzified value x star is denoted as, we have the formula, x star is denoted as x of star equal to sigma I equal to 1 to n x of xi into sigma k to 1 to the power of n mu ak of x of I divided by sigma 1 to I equal to 1 to n sigma k equal to 1 to n mu ak x of I, where n is what here, where n is the number of fuzzy sets, where small n, where capital N is the number of fuzzy variables, mu suffix ak is the membership function for the kth fuzzy set. So this is the center of sums method. So if you take the example for the center of sums, we are going to calculate the defuzzified value. For example, a defuzzified value is x star is defined as a function x star equal to sigma I equal to 1 to k ak into xi divided by sigma 1 to I equal to 1 to k a suffix k, where a represents the firing area of ith rows, and k is the total number of rows fired, and I suffix x suffix I represents the center of area. So the aggregate fuzzy set of two fuzzy, the aggregated fuzzy set of two fuzzy sets C1 and C2 are shown in this figure. C1 and C2 are shown in figure. So let the area of these two fuzzy sets are A1 and A2. So area equal to, so area of the fuzzy sets, area of the two fuzzy sets. The area of the fuzzy set is the formula A1 equal to 1 by 2 into. So this fuzzy set is here touched with A, and it is 1. So 1 by 2 into bracket of A minus 1 plus another one is 7 minus of 3. It is the area of fuzzy sets. So it equal to into, what is the value of this one? Mu value is 0.5 0.05. So that equal to 8 minus 1 equal to 7 plus 4, 11. 1 by 2 star into 11 into 0.5, we can get 2.75. In a similar manner, the area of 2 for the set A2. A2 equal to A2. This is the A2. A2 equal to 1 by 2 into 9 minus 3 plus 8 minus 4 into what is the mu value? It is mu value is 0.3. 0.3, that is equal to 1. What we are getting finally, we are getting of 1.5. So now the center of the area of the fuzzy set C1 is, let's say, about x1. X1 equal to center of the area of fuzzy set C1, and we have the two fuzzy sets C1 and C2. The center of the C1 equal to 7 plus 3 by 2. This is the center. That equal to 3 plus 7 plus 3, 10 by 2 equal to 5. In a similar manner, center of fuzzy set C2 equal to 8 plus 4 divided by 2. 8 plus 4, that equal to 6. There are C1 and C2 two centers. One is 5, another one is 6. So now defuzzified value XR. So that equal to X equal to A1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by a1 plus a2. So 2.75 into 5 plus 1.5 into 6 divided by 2.75 plus 1.75. So finally we are getting of 22.75 divided by 4.25, that equal to, finally we are getting what we are getting, 5.35. So it is nothing but it is the defuzzified value. So here see, in defuzzification method we are getting the imprecise data into price data. So the price data is as defuzzified value, that is 5.53. So it is the one of the method. It is the best technique of defuzzifying method. It is one of the method I explained. So in the next class I would like to explain another method.